Alrighty, there we go, guys. I don't think we got anyone that's joined yet. I'm just trying to get everything still set up. It takes a while to get everything set up to get the stream going. But I'll still get set up here in just a moment while waiting for everybody to kind of join in. Let me get the chats pulled up for good old YouTube, and let me go ahead and move this into a party really quick. Alright, there we go. So we got that going. Let me get Twitch up, and then we'll get started in here in just a second. There we go. Alrighty, guys. Let me try and finish fixing up this deck really quick, and then we'll try and play some online multiplayer here in just a second. I need to get a Salmon in here too. We'll just use one, just in case I want to do that combo. I think we'll try it just with Cat first, and then we'll take that out. I need to take another one out too, since I added that, so. Do one of the higher levels too, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, so I need to get rid of one spell as well. We'll get rid of the unexpected die, because I don't need to move something else, so it's, I'll have to find it. I want to try and maybe change it up a little bit. Alright, we'll try this out, guys. I want to change it up a little more, but I just want to see how this works first before we get too crazy with speeding it up even more than this version already is. We'll go ahead and hop in and see if we can get see if we can get some good matches going, or at least find a match. Starting out, that usually seems to be our hardest problem, is usually find someone. If you guys haven't yet followed me on Twitch, I've got it posted in the chat, and also on the my main on the YouTube channel page on my Twitch. So if you guys use Twitch, I'd really appreciate it if you'd follow me over there. I'm trying to get that, trying to get up to 50 followers, so I can start trying to make a little money from that to help pay for some of my unboxing videos that I do for you guys, because a lot of the videos that I did, you know, this past week was a little over $1,000 worth of unboxing stuff. I spent, what was it, almost $400 for the what was it, Battles of Legend, and then the Toon Chaos was, that set was like $500. Or, yeah, I think maybe 500, a little over 500. So just from those two videos. I got another big video coming out for you guys this week. Well, that's another big unboxing. It's not quite that big, but it's a $200 unboxing video worth of cards. So it's another big video again that I'll have coming out later on this week. That's got some really good stuff that I pulled as well too. Alright, we ain't got anybody, guys. We'll let the classic back out and go back in since we tend to get people a little faster. She must play this a lot on this game. She's like on here every Sunday. When I go to stream, I get her like almost every time. We'll see if she'll actually play us or she'll quit again. Last time she just kind of backed out and quit on us, so we'll see what happens. She'll actually go through and play. And we'll see how this newer version of the Gladiator Beast that I just changed out a few cards, see how it works. I've already got plans to change a few more things, but I just want to see how this version works first too. Oh, I should have took that out. That is what I should have took out. That's a dead weight card, because I don't use enough of them. So we'll see how she goes, because her deck is a lot like mine, but hers is a lot faster and has a lot more pulling power. So I need to draw something good too, because we don't have anything else too. Well, actually, I'm actually kind of fine with my hand, depending on what she gets. So I can make this work if needed. Alrighty. Which I'm still trying to get all these cards, guys, from this set, because I really want to build this deck, because it's, like I said, it's a lot like the Gladiator Beast in a way, as far as like the flow and what it does, but it's just so much faster than this. Just the deck type itself is just way much faster than the Gladiator Beast, unfortunately, because it has so much pull power. It's ridiculous. And special summon power too. Gladiator Beast has a lot of special summon too, but nowhere near as easy it is for that deck. So we'll see what she does. I still think it's funny that we get her like every week though. So, but last time she quit, we didn't get a chance to play her. So we'll see how this goes. I've got a feeling she's gonna leave it at that. Alright. Oh wait, I actually got Rescue Cat. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna activate this and see if she's got anything to stop us from me pulling this. Nope, perfect. Alright, so we get to pull that, so that's a good sign. Alright guys, I'm gonna go for the Rescue Cat combo. We literally just added to the deck, so let's see how this goes and see if she's got anything. Guess not. We'll bring out my Selm Knight and Test Tiger, of course. Going old school with the deck. But I love this combo. A lot of people use it the other way. That's like, oh, I forgot they changed his effects. That's negated. I should have linked some. That's fine. I'll have to remember that. I forgot they changed it where it doesn't get where it doesn't get the effect anymore. Still a good move though, but alright. I kind of really want to pop this one of their cards, just because I'm overly curious to what they've got face down. I just don't like face down cards. Okay, I'm fine with that, dude. Yeah, I really probably should do it the other way, because that would have been a good backup, and then I would have had that added to my hand. Oh well. It's not a bad move, we could have done better though, guys. Alright, we'll get 2. Wait, I didn't say that. Huh? It didn't stop his effect, so. Alrighty. I could still technically attack, summon. What do we have in the graveyard? Nothing. So I could attack. Yeah, that's fine. I think we'll leave it like that, guys. We'll get our card back. Yeah, I really should have did that the other way. It really messed me up. Hey man. Let's see what I can manage to do. I've almost thought about putting that card in this deck, since this deck cycles and I can pull some of my spell cards and stuff like that, spells and traps in my hand. But yeah, I think we're going to probably losing this first one. We should have beat her, because I almost got rid of that main card, but I made that misplay at the start of the first turn, but it is what it is. At least I know next time not to do it, so. Yeah, I'm thinking I should do what I thought of doing, because my monster would be by attack. If I'd done that, but I just would take damage out of it. Well, we'll see what happens, guys. This is a match, so if we lose the first one, we'll get the player again and see what happens. Special summon already. After this too, I need to change this up again, guys, and take that card out. I'm gonna take out. Look at already. We'll see what we can do. Mind draws, you know. Left. Cards, we'll see what we get. Didn't have anything to stop my effects, it looks like. Went up. Yo. Alright, never mind. Oh, that's game. I can beat her by attack. First that just comes out, so that may work. Oh wow, since he points to the zone, I can bring it back. Holy snap. I actually didn't know that. Wow, I thought it only worked like if it's... That's cool. I did not know that. Well, I learned something new today. So I could take 21 if I needed to. Alright. Let's see if I activate that. I think I'll just commit suicide. Didn't always trap cards. That's going to give me the best chance of doing something. Guys, it's for me to commit suicide. As much as I would love to use the effect, but that's probably the only chance of us being able to win, because I can't use any effects. That's the only thing bad with this deck. It's really based on effects. Let's see what he's gonna special summon. Oh, I said any card, okay. Wait, what? That's one. Number 16. Oh well. That wasn't that bad. We probably should have won that one. That's good. Beginning. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's see if we can make a comeback on this one. Make sure we're still, yeah, still I think I'm gonna go first. As much as I don't want to, but go second back. But if she gets her board built, I don't think she has any hand traps. Oh, perfect. Perfect. All right, guys, we actually got a pretty decent, pretty good solid hand for going first. Like I said, I don't think she's had any hand traps because we played her a good bit, and I've never seen her use them. So I think I'm going to be able to do, as long as I don't screw up again, we should be fine. And then my rejection should go off. Alright, so get his attack. If I could bring that risk, I can't do it. It'd be nice if I'd actually drew a test tiger. So, which I could do. Let's see what we can do. Him or him. That's not gonna work because I need that. So let's do the test panther, guys. Hopefully I didn't misplay that, but it should let me. It shouldn't matter. I think it will. Oh, I should be doing it. Yeah, I still couldn't do it. I have to waste a card. I was going to play it anyway to get the other one, so that's fine. So I messed up again. This time I will make sure I don't make that same mistake again. And now we'll put make sure I don't mess that up in the graveyard. Alright guys, so let's do this. Alright. Alright, so I can't do the other forge. Well, actually, technically I could. Maybe just an extra monster on the field. So maybe do some good. Yeah. I think we'll leave it like that, guys. Since I messed up. We could have done a little bit more. And got him out and the Heraclinos out if I hadn't messed up. My luck, they'll have like Raigeki or something. Or like that. So I guess it wouldn't matter what we did anyway, since she luckily had the one spell card to counter me. So it doesn't matter. She had to draw the one card to get rid of our play. Like, why does she enter battle phase? She got some sort of effect she can use strictly in the battle phase. I'll try and pick the cards. Shoot, I want to. That's BS. She should have to actually have a. They need to fix that card, guys, because that card is so BS. You shouldn't just be able to enter the battle phase and play it. You should have to actually have at least one monster card on the field to activate and resolve it. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Which I'm fine, I can recover, so if that's all she's got, we still should have game. So, because I can bring up all my stuff back and wipe out her board. So she's going to have to do better than that this game, so we should be fine still. She'll probably get rid of my monster, but we're still going to be fine, even if she kills it. As long as she don't remove it from play, we'll be fine. And then even if she does, I still got a pretty good decent moves that I can do too, even if she does happen to remove it from play to play another one. So, but yeah, she's gonna have to do better than this. And my luck, she'll do all that and then play Appaloosa again. So we'll see what happens. Oh, she's gonna get well. That still helps me. That's not gonna. That's what she plans on killing me, but all of her cards are in defense, so. Yep, but it goes Appaloosa. As expected. Unfortunately for her, that's not gonna work. I mean, it's gonna slow me down a little bit, but I'm just gonna kill it. That's 32. Oh, she got. Okay. That's right, because she used 4 cards. Oh well, I can still stall. And we're gonna kill it. Ah! That's how I'm gonna kill it. Alright, so maybe best to bring him back. Don't I have... Oh, that's right, the rest are removed from play. Yeah, I really need him back. Ah! I can get around her. Actually, I could just bring her back twice, because she'd have to negate. Yeah, she'd have to negate my effect, and then she'd go to a 24, bring it back, commit suicide, and then use my effect. Okay, that's what we do. All right, watch this, guys. I'm gonna force her to negate it as soon as I bring it back. She can get 1,000 to take control of my crap again. We're gonna negate it, which is what I expected. Which is perfectly fine. Then what I'm gonna do is summon. Let's see. link. Probably should have played the other one, but and she's probably going to negate it. Like an idiot. Oh, it's not just trapping. But she really don't have a choice. Bring it back. This one too. You can just first turn you pay 1,000 life points, target one spell trap card in your graveyard, apply the effect. Oh, you have more cards than me, so you can't use evenly matched. You could use Darkpool no more, which is probably what she's going to go for. Shrine is my effect. After I kill her card. Artist. Was it? Yeah. I would love to destroy both, but I know she's not going to do that. And she could just use battle phase and do that. So I'm probably going to have to go for this as much as I need to. I'm pretty sure she's going to be able to negate it with using her card effect. Maybe not. Hopefully not. Okay, good. She wasn't able to. Alright. Turn that back to the deck. Do that. Activate my effect. I want to toss one of these guys at the graveyard, just in case. Which is bad, kind of good that for it's better for combat. And I need to do this. Stop her effects. That's all her deck is effects. So, let's see. We got it in a pretty good spot. Saying that she's spamming the field. She's talking about fair. And her deck's faster than mine and using cards she's got in the graveyard. Wow. Nope, so managed to come back even though I had a misplay guys on that one. So. And also with that BS evenly matched card that they need to get fixed. The word it needs to be fixed. You should have at least to have one monster card on the field to activate and resolve it. And you have to have at least a monster that's actually declaring an attack to play it or something like that. So they need to fix, in my opinion, the wording on that card because it's too OP. You'd be able to just activate and resolve it. They need to add some better conditions to it. She's waiting for the message back before she goes to part 2. Yeah, so it's not a go first turn deck, guys, not really, but it's luckily I've got it where it special summons a lot, which helps speeds up this deck, so it makes it kind of a first turn deck, and I already know how to build a build a good board with it too to stop stuff like that she's using. So, well, let's see if she'll let us go into round 3. I mean, I don't know what she's doing. I kicked us out. I guess she left. I don't know. Let me fix the deck, guys, since we're done with her finally. I think about using Monster Gate. I did have Monster Gate in, I think, at one time. Alright, so that. Plus allows me to bring one of them back to the others. Alrighty. So let's try and fix this up, guys. But yeah, she's really wrong. Her deck's better than mine just because of the type of her deck. I just made smarter decisions than her and outplayed her, as all it was. Alright, so got that. So we need. I don't think. Let me put this in and we may give this a shot, guys. I haven't tried this out yet. The dark. Let's actually add that dark ruler. No more in here. That's exactly what I need to add, so yeah, let's go ahead and add that instead, guys. That makes sense. Alright, let's try and go for another game. Let's see if we can get someone else. That was a really good matchup with her. I don't know how we always end up getting her every week. I guess she plays every Sunday like I do. But we get her every Sunday, so I'll do again another one with the Gladiator Beast, guys, see if we can get someone else. Let's do 5 minutes. I'm fine with that. Then I think I'll use some different stuff after this one, because you guys see me use this deck a lot, so we'll try and use some other things that I got too. But we won our first match so far today. Really should have beat her in the first duel too, but I screwed up and she had a good hand and she made some good moves in the first game. Oh, that's a hand. Alright. Sounds like I hate about that. That's not I don't know like the others. Oh well. Let's see what happens, guys. Fortunately, I drew a second turn. And wow. Wow. That's crazy. She's gonna tell me mine's broken. Most of her deck is activate cards from the graveyard and special summon cards from the graveyard in her hand and pulling stuff from the deck. Yeah, like I said, whenever I get all those cards, guys, I'll build the deck that she's using and see if we can build it even better. Because it's, to me, it's like another version of the Gladiator Beast, if used properly, and it's just the archetype's a heck of a lot faster than the Gladiator Beast too. I mean, some of the stuff, like she mentioned, is hard once per turn, but as long as you know what you're doing, I mean, that really doesn't matter. Alright, let's see how this one goes. We'll probably might end up losing this one. We'll see what we have, because like I said, I got a good second turn hand, but I don't have anything else I can play, so we'll see. Usually most of these E-Hero decks don't have any kind of defense. They just go all up for mostly attack and effects, so we may be fine on our turn because I got some stuff I can do to hit the board very well too. So, and most likely, you know, they're going to play out their hand, which the heroes are really insane now. They got so much stuff that, you know, so much pulling power. It's insane. Which they've always had a lot of pull power too. So. Should have really been sad if I used my 6 Samurai deck, because my 6 Samurai deck is way worse than the Gladiator Beast. Way worse. But yeah, guys, I'll probably be streaming for most of the night, if all night. You know, I plan on streaming later than 11 tonight, so I'll probably be on. You know, not sure quite how long, but we'll go for a pretty good bit. Got like a hand, yep, okay. So it's 75, that's gonna be a good chunk. Nope, don't quite be game, but pretty close. She's got, well, I don't think she does. She does. Alright, hopefully that's it. They don't set any cards. Oh, mass change, that's game. I say they hadn't played mass change yet, so. Already. That's why I want to change some of this stuff, guys, like maybe take those out. I mean, they're good cards, but they're only really good if I go second. That's why I want to change it up, and I'll probably add some more of the Ondals in, and I'll probably add, I'll go first, because I think that's better if I probably go second, but alright. Summon. Alright guys, we're gonna go and go all out since we know we don't have much of a choice in this particular game, so let's see what we can get. A board built, most of his is gonna be obviously based on effects and spells, so I'm gonna focus on trying to get rid of his, stopping his spells and crap. So that's what we're gonna go for. So we'll just use succession. Oh, or maybe use one of these, yeah. Let's save succession. Because it's actually going to become more beneficial later on. We'll add a quest because I only have one in here, so I need it back in the deck just in case we need it later on. Highly unlikely, but just in case. Yes. Fortunately, I'm going to use a lot of my hand to pull this off. Alright. We'll use succession. I wonder if I go with that, or... I only have one card in my hand. I'd maybe better to go for... that's what's so hard to decide. And I think we'll go for this, guys, because I don't just have enough cards in my hand, so... Go with effects. And I can pick his attack target too, so... Alright, that. Alright, we'll call that as an end. Oh, what do you know? I should have just went with that, because it's going to wipe out my field. Stratos, so we can pull a card. Yeah, so it looks like I actually made the right play too, because most of his was effects. If he didn't have that lightning storm, I probably would have had him in a pretty good block, because it was like he drew all monsters just about. So if he didn't have that lightning storm, guys, I could have actually held him off with what we had. Unfortunately, I didn't have the cards in my hand to bring out Dominatanus and Heraclinos, unfortunately. As long as he doesn't kill us again this turn, I can easily make a comeback and stuff like that. As long as he doesn't do anything that's going to negate my effects, which I highly doubt it, so... We'll see what he goes for his end board. So far I'm not too worried for what he's got. But it's nice playing against these so I can get to learning the new yugioh stuff. I need to build one too once I get the cards, so... Got a good bit of them, but still missing a few things. Alrighty. He's almost getting there. Then he's gotta be kind of running close to... His timer's gotta be getting pretty close to being 2, which is why I have it set to 5 minutes so he can do everything in the time that he needs. Oh, yep. Oh, there you go. He's definitely gonna play the Miracle Fusion here in a second, of course. It's a very consistent deck, though. I mean, with all the stuff they've got out, the way that it works and flows. So even almost if you draw a bad hand, you can do pretty much probably almost just as good if you drew a good hand with this deck, just because it's so consistent. Unless you just stop it before it starts going off. That's when it's at its weakest. Unless, and yet again, he just drew a really insanely good hand. Polymerization again. Oh wow. What did he... Let's see, yeah, it's game. I should have been bringing it back with that, so it couldn't be destroyed by battle. Oh well. I think I may go ahead and change this up so I can use the... I have 2 of these, right? Let's see, guys, before we do anything else, I think I'm going to swap this out to... Nah, I just have the 1, dang it. Alright, I'll wait then, shoot. Alright, yep, I need more of them before we can do anything else. Oh, let's jump back in, so we're 1 for 1 so far, so that's not bad. Let me use... well, use a different deck. try out the 6 Samurais, guys. We haven't used that today yet, so we'll do that. Alrighty guys, let's see how this one goes. We'll go second, since definitely my deck is a hardcore go in second deck. So, well, dang, we didn't draw any monster guys, all spells. Wow. Luckily, we went second. If we went first, we'd really been really not going so well. I think I know he's using like the deck that Drew uses. This will be interesting. At least I have somewhat of an idea how the deck works, because I've played against Drew a few times with it, so let's see how this dude's got his structured, see if it's anywhere good as Drew's. And hopefully we can draw a monster card that we can play. Because if not, I'm probably screwed. That's the only way we're screwed, if we can get a monster card or something I can add a monster card to our hand. Other than that, we have a pretty decent hand. Can't believe we draw spells. Wow, that's insane. Nope. So we may have lost this one, guys. just with the hand. We'll see how this goes. It's gonna be... yet again, if we have monster card, we'll be fine, but it's gonna be cutting it pretty close, and we drew the other one. Wow. Alright, let's activate the dojo. I remember right. Alright, so... What are the odds this has never happened? Had a special summon, get a special summon 1, and then I get to summon the other one. Alright, so... I can get around that, probably. That's fine. What's he do again? I always forget. 6, special summon. Alright, I'm fine with that. So, this is going to be interesting, guys. We'll see how this goes. I'm going all out, because we don't have much of a choice. If I let him continue, especially with the hand that we have, we won't survive, so here goes nothing. Alright, we're going to summon a Zold. Her effect will activate. He's probably going to negate it, which is what I'm hoping for. Yep, there we go. Alright, good. So now the fun begins, because he really shouldn't have negated that. Alrighty. And... activate. Monster one. Let me use her second effect. Pull him out from the deck. Alright. And then what we'll do, guys, is we're going to go for a good old Shogun now. I think we may have just enough to pull this off thanks to me playing that early, so... Yep, he's already got 4 counters. So we should be fine, guys, as long as he doesn't have anything in his hand traps or something like that. If he does, we're probably screwed. But other than that, I think we'll be fine. I just have to make sure I don't make any mistakes. Because one mistake will cost us. Alright, let's get going. So all the counters we literally built up. Alright, let's special summon Kizan, guys. So we'll get a counter. And counter. Exactly. 4 counters. So we're good to go. So we'll go do everything again. We'll see how this goes. He may end up actually just quitting, so we'll see. Control is destroyed by a card effect. You can place it once. Alright, I can still destroy that. Not being killed. keep doing this because I think jack him up, and then I'll still be at full 2, so that'll be fine. Alright, so we'll do this, guys. We kind of need some extra counters on the board too. We'll do this. Bam. Alright guys, then we'll go ahead and do this again. Trying to start pulling more counters off the gateway. Pull the other keys in from the deck. Now we're just going to keep doing this for a little bit, guys, then we're going to go probably start doing my other little infinite combo counter next. That's probably what we'll go for. Break him out. Alright, so then what we're gonna do, let's go ahead and go. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and go for. I just have one of them in here, don't I now? Yeah. I could make him really quick. Have him here. And for us to play Opelusive here later on. So I think that'll be fine. I really ever play him, so. I'm going to use this effect. Decharge both. Got an attack. 37 now, which is insane. And then we're just going to do everything again, guys. We'll bring both back the key zones, and then we'll go for our little infinite combo after that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna try and finish him in one turn, as you guys probably could guess. That's what I'm going for, is a one turn finish, so we'll see what happens. Already. Special summon my other keys on. Alrighty, and then now we're gonna go for Union Carrier, guys. Alright, we'll activate Union Carrier's effect. I'm gonna select my Shogun. Alrighty. Alright, let's pull some more cards. We'll go ahead and pull. We'll go ahead and pull her from the deck. And special summon her to the field. And it really don't matter because I'm gonna have to keep going back and forth. I kind of want to keep that open, so we'll probably put that there. Probably best for now. Lose a counter off of it, but it's all good. I don't know what matters about you, we'll go and pull a Grandmaster, so I have access to Grandmaster. Alright guys, so then we'll do this. We're gonna get rid of that card first. Alright. Alright. And then I'm going to add the other Mizuho, and then we're going to use Mizuho to get rid of Mizuho. Alright, we'll back the other Mizuho guys. We're just gonna keep doing this till I finish. Wipe this field enough, and then we'll go for game. Alrighty. We'll blow up this last one, guys, and then we'll go for game. Alright, we don't have enough for F2. I could bring out I haven't played him yet, have I? No, I haven't. I guess we can put him all out, so. Alrighty, guys. And then last but least, our World Legacy Succession that we've had in our hand the entire time. And why not put Grandmaster on the field to make it all look Alright, let's go. We're gonna attack him with 4,000. Then my dragon's 37, we'll hit him with 37. And then we'll finish him with Grandmaster. Alrighty guys, we'll try and use the 6 Samurai one more time. I try not to use it too much since it is a little bit lengthy deck that that has a pretty lengthy turn, but Doodle Bob Burns, what the heck? I just don't know what some people are thinking when they're coming up with like their gamer tag. It's almost like when people are naming their kids too. It's like, what were you thinking? You know, naming your son or your daughter that. That's just crazy. Let's see if we can get someone else, guys. So far we're 2-1, 2 wins and 1 loss for today. Not bad at all. The last one we won on the first turn, being able to pull out our infinite combo and with special summons with the 6 Sams and wipe out his board. But like I said, the only thing I hate about it's a little lengthy. Sometimes it really depends on what your opponent has, but usually these days most people have a decent sized board built, so it's going to take a little bit. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm also on YouTube, guys. For you guys that are watching on Twitch, I do a lot of unboxing and like tutorial stuff. Some of the stuff that I do like on here as well too. So if you guys want to see any like unboxing videos for Yu-Gi-Oh and things like that, I've got a lot of them on my YouTube channel. But I'm trying to do a lot more of Twitch now too. So I'm trying to do a little mixture of both. So I'm going to be on a Twitch a pretty good bit. I try and stream mostly on the weekends. I want to try and stream probably sometime kind of during the week, but I'll be on tonight, guys, for, you know, I plan on streaming at least, you know, pretty late, so probably like to maybe like 1 in the morning or maybe even later than 1, so I'll be for a pretty good bit if you guys have any questions about the game. But I mostly, you know, play Yu-Gi-Oh, trying to teach new players how to play or questions and stuff like that, and do kind of like tips and tricks and tutorials and unboxing videos that I mentioned, all kind of stuff like that I do. We'll give it just a few moments, guys, and if we can't get someone else, I'll back out and come back in. But for some reason, that always seems to help on this game, is to leave and come back. But yeah, I'll use the 6 Sams one more time, which wasn't bad. We did pretty good that one, guys, and I got a, you know, pretty much really kind of a bad hand because I drew nothing but spells, and they were kind of. But luckily we were able to manage to work to pull off that victory because I was very close. Luckily I was really hoping that he went and negate the my Zold. That was the only mistake that he had made, guys. If he had, I don't know if he knows about the 6 Samurai deck. Of course not, since I'm not able to chat with the player, since I'm in the party with you guys, so you guys can just hear me, not the opponent. Uh, but if he would have not negated my card effect and waited till I played my Shogun, he probably would have won. He would have stopped me in my tracks, and with the hand that I had, he would have ran over me next turn. So I probably would have lost if he wouldn't have negated his old and waited till I played Shogun and negated it. But since he negated the wrong card, I won the game. As you saw, I could easily overran my opponent. But if he'd have waited and let his old's effect work, let me add the card to my hand, then special summon the monster, then played my Shogun, he could have negated me and stopped me, and he would have won. I won't back out and go back in, guys. Usually it's, for some reason, you tend to get people faster on this game if you do that for whatever reason. So, if I can't get anybody, we'll do, and like I said, I'll use some different decks here in just a second, but I wanted to play one more game with the 6 Sams, though. But yeah, if we can't get somebody here in a few, I'll probably give it like another minute or two. If we can't get somebody, I'll do some of the challenges in the game that I haven't quite finished all of them up yet, and then I'll use a different deck, and we'll come back into multiplayer. If we can't happen to get someone, and I'll use something else. I use the Gladiator Beast at the start of the stream. I may go back and use them later on, but I'll probably use something different than the Glads or the 6 Sam here after we do one more duel, whether it's against an opponent or we do, something in the game really quick. All right, we got somebody. All right, cool. And they backed out. I hate when that happens, guys. All right, so we'll do something real quick in the some of the duelist challenges. I haven't finished these up. Did I finish? Yeah, I'm still almost done with Arc 5 stuff. Alright guys, so we'll run through this really quick so you can kind of see me use the deck. I'll kind of try and break some stuff down with the deck just in case anyone's a fan of the 6 Samurai, or maybe you thought about possibly using the 6 Samurai. I've got mine a little bit different than some of the videos that I've seen on YouTube or just some of the deck profiles built. Mine's similar, but I do the infinite special summon a little bit different. I like the way that I kind of do it because I know it's guaranteed for me to get it every duel. Like I did in the previous one, even with that bad of a hand, I was still able to pull it off. We got kind of an okay. It's always a good hand if you can get one of the infinite spell counter cards. The Bushido counter cards is what I call them. But unfortunately drew the one that only has just that, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and activate this first so we can thin out the deck, and then we'll draw our card. Go ahead and pull him because it'll make it easy to do our summon here in a minute. We'll go ahead and draw a card now, guys, and see. That's not bad. Reinforcement, okay. Alrighty. Probably should have waited, but maybe I. So let's see. I think we'll just leave her in. Alright. So Kagek, let's just let me special summon, guys. So I already got 2 counters already on the field. I'm gonna go ahead and special summon Shogun real quick, guys, to the field as well. This also limits my opponent to only playing 1 spell or trap card during their turn. Same for my turn too, so if they activate like a trap card on my turn, that's all they can play. They can't, like if I negate it, they can't play like another one, for kind of example, stuff like that. So what we'll go ahead and do is we'll go ahead and get a Zold out, and we'll get going with a Zold again, like you guys saw me do before. So the reason it's important to do a Zold, guys, especially if you maybe draw a bad hand or things like that, it allows you to keep more cards in your hand. Basically, I just use it for the special summon, and it lets me add the card. So I'm going to add another Kaigeki. Always add Kaigeki. It doesn't have to be. You guys can kind of pick what you want. But remember, you can't special summon the card you add this turn using her effect. I'm going to go ahead and use her other effect. I think we'll just go ahead and do the second one, so I can get rid of both of these out of the deck. And we're going to special summon our level 2 tuner from the deck, guys. Fortunately, we can't get a counter because that's why I love, like I mentioned before, if you get one of the infinite counters, so you can keep getting counters. That's always really good too. Alright, let's go ahead and get our Shogun back on the field. Alright, we're going to use our Shogun's effect. We're going to go ahead and pull Gateway, guys. And this is where we'll get started from here. Our opponent don't have that much, so I'm just going to go through. I won't spend as much time as the other. We'll do this a little bit quicker since they don't have as much stuff. Assuming they don't have any hand traps. Of course, we'll find out here in a second if they have any. I'm assuming if they have any, they would have already played something that would have been, very devastating to us so far. Because they would have, if they had Nibiru, they would have already Nibiru'd us by now. So, alrighty. So let's get this going. I always like to remove them off this, guys, because like I said, it's easier to do. Because yet again, those are limited. Good thing about the gateway can hold as much counters as possible. So you start to kind of notice the consistency of the deck, because I can keep doing the same stuff again that we did before. So I'm going to go and do like we did before, guys, to kind of get us a little ahead of the, just for the counter counts and give us more attack with the Shogun. I don't have to do this per se, but I'm just going to do it to make, so we go to the end board a little bit quicker with the attacks, basically. It does help later on, like if I wanted to go, like into an Appaloosa or something, I would use that usually towards the end of the turn. Things like that. Go and move that again. Like I said, I was trying to take both of them off, because if not, I forget sometimes, and it really messes with the, really messes you over, because then you're losing counters. Because right now I've got it built, I'm getting one off of the Shogun, guys, when I put one here or here, and then every time I special summon one, I get two from Gateway, and then I get one from United. That's why it's very important that I'm making sure I'm getting rid of them off of United, because Shogun's unlimited and Gateway's unlimited, but United can only hold two, unfortunately. It's the only downside yet of that card again. Alright, let's go ahead and pull our other one to our hand. I think I'll go ahead and go for the Union Carrier move, guys, so we can finish the finish this out. Like I said, I wasn't going to spend too much time, but we'll make this one kind of a quicker one. Alrighty. So I'm going to go into our Union Carrier. Alright. I want to put them in the far side over, guys, because of the arrows. So it's very important you put them in the far left corner. If not, more than likely it'll end up messing you up. Alright, so we've got our move out again. So what we'll go ahead and do, guys, is we're just going to go ahead and bring out our Mizuho, and then we'll get started wiping the opponent's board, and then we'll just hit him with everything directly, and that'll be game. Just like we did in the previous video against the live opponent that we're playing. Same exact move, pretty much. As you guys can see, I do dramatically different hands. Let me go ahead and put them off here so I don't mess myself up. Alright, I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna pull Grandmaster just because I like to pull Grandmaster. Alrighty guys, then we're going to use her effect. I want to get rid of Grandmaster. Then we're going to do it again, and then we'll hit them directly. Okie dokies. Alright, we'll go counter off that again. Alright guys, then I'm going to add the Mizuho from our deck to my hand. Then I'm going to special summon Mizuho. Alright, we'll use her effect. We're going to destroy his face down card. Alright, that's perfectly fine. Really doesn't matter, that's still more than enough for game. I could go, if I wanted to guys, I could go into another Shogun if I really wanted to, or into the Appaloosa move that I did, but since we're keeping it on time yet again, so I'm just gonna add Grandmaster and we're just gonna go all out for game. There we go. You guys can see how very consistent it is to be able to do that. And yeah, like I said, I could have done more stuff, but just trying to keep it time constrained so it's not too long. That's the only thing I don't like about the deck, is there's so many moves with you being able to do the summons and stuff like that. If you don't get hand trapped or things like that, or ways to get a hand trapped to get around that and things like that. Let's see if we can get someone in multiplayer. Let's see. What deck do I have? Well, there we go. What deck do I want to try? I need to build some more stuff on here. I just haven't had the time to sit down and do it. I think we'll use the Lightsworn for a game. I need to fix it up a little bit, because it doesn't flow as well as I would like it to, but it's still not too bad. It's not as good as the other. It's probably not as good as this. Yeah, no, definitely nowhere as good as the Six Samurai or the Gladiator Beast that I've used. So I definitely need to put some time in it to fix it up, to make it a little bit more consistent. But we'll try it out and see what happens. If we can't manage to get someone, guys, I'll just do another challenge. Again, we'll give it a few minutes, and then I'll go. If I can't get anybody, I'll back out and come back in and try again. Then if we still can't get anybody, I'll do another challenge and run through the Lightsworn deck and go over a little bit. It's one of my favorite decks. I've used it pretty much since it come out, like forever ago. Oh cool, looks like we got someone different too. Good deal. And they backed out. We'll try one more, guys, because I want to try and get a live match for us. So we'll try the Lightsworns again, see if we can get somebody. We get the same dude, because that happens to me a lot. Sometimes on this game I'll get the same person, they'll back out again. I have no idea why, because it's not necessarily hard to get people, but it's just, you know, kind of, it's always been time consuming for me to try and get people for the multiplayer. That's when you know you're just playing with a friend or someone like that, that you can just keep sending them invites to you and, you know, play and stuff like that. Or you end up playing the same person over and over because they're the only one that's in the multiplayer. Like for example, if you guys were in the earlier stream, I always played the same girl every every Sunday at the start of the stream. I play her every time. So every Sunday she always uses the same deck when I play her. I use the same deck when I end up getting her too. So it's always interesting to see. All right, we'll give it just a few more minutes if we don't get anyone within. And I'll give it another maybe 2 minutes tops if we can get some within 2 minutes. And I'll go back and we'll do the challenge mode, and I'll go through the deck with you guys, or go any questions that you guys, whether just have about the game or just any questions about the deck or the archetype itself, or anything else maybe you've watched earlier in the stream that you would like to know, or why I did certain, something a certain way or something like that. But yeah, if you guys aren't currently a follower or a subscriber to me on YouTube or Twitch, I'd greatly appreciate it. Like I said, everything that I do is mostly to help you guys out, as far as if you're new players, or if you've maybe like me, you've been playing for a while, then you kind of quit, then you're thinking about coming back, or maybe you just come back and you're trying to get back into it. So that's why I'm working through the series that I am on YouTube, and I'm trying to get some of that series out of here on Twitch as well too, so I have it kind of in both places. But I'm starting Twitch to kind of help pay for some of the stuff I do on YouTube, so I can help pay for the boxes that I get. So I'm really trying to get up to 50 followers on Twitch, so I'm doing the best I can to stream for you guys and try and be as helpful, with the game, and go over questions and stuff, and give you guys some cool content to watch, like some of the epic multiplayer matches that we've done here this afternoon. Looks like we didn't get anybody, guys. I'm gonna go back out. We'll do another challenge in Arc 5 again, since we can't get anybody, because I just hate to sit there chilling, waiting. So we'll do this, we'll see how this goes. Alrighty. Oh wow. We'll go and pull right into our hand. Alright, so let's see. I don't have anything to special summon, guys, so we'll go ahead and use a Pot of Duality. That's why I have it still into this deck, because it's very, very rare that I kind of special summon, other than like the Judgment and stuff like that. Especially with this deck sending cards to the graveyard as far as cost. It really helps kind of pull the Judgments to your hand, especially if you have a hand like I do where you don't have anything that you can, exceed summon, or, synchro, or anything like that. So we got right out of Judgment, which is really good. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go for Raidens, because we're going to try and get some stuff in the graveyard so we can come back with our Judgment. And we didn't get anything, unfortunately, so our attack's not quite high enough. But when I end the turn, I'll get to send another 2 cards too. So, alrighty, we at least 1 White Sworn. He'll of course attack it and put him in the graveyard, so that'll give us 2. Let's see what I can draw. Let's get 2 cards face down too now. Alright. Draw. There we go. Good card to see right now. Charge of the Light Brigade. Definitely hit some good stuff. Let's see. What do I want to... They have to be 4s for that, so that wouldn't do what I want to do. We don't have 8 yet, so I probably won't add her yet. Then we'll go ahead and add her for later on, just as backup. She gets more. She gets 200 of. Yeah, is it 2? No, 300. My bad. She gets 300 attack points for each different one in my graveyard, so she's really good to use. Alrighty, guys. So let's do this. I'm gonna do. Try and get an Exceed Summon out, and then we're also going to try and get possibly Judgment too. That's really good that we get rid of that. That helps. Let's see how many we have in the graveyard now, guys. I think still the. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. This should give us what we need to get the game going. But let me know down in the comments, guys, if there's a deck you want to see me try out that maybe I have built. If not, I can maybe build it or something. Most of the ones I usually end up using is like the Lightsworn that I'm using now, of course, and like the Gladiator Beast and the Six Samurai. Those are usually like the main ones I usually use, especially on stream and stuff like that too. Like I said earlier, I'm working on getting more stuff built. Alright, so good. So we drew a this. I think we had a Judgment earlier, if I recall correctly. Yep. So now we can add one of our Judgments in the graveyard, guys. Back to our hand. I want to get rid of swords. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pay the 1,000, guys, just for time purposes yet again. And then blow up the field. And I think his card keeps it too. Alright, cool. Just by effect. So we're gonna summon our other Judgment now. Like it's just set effects. So shoot it by battle. And hit him with 3,000. Alright, then my turn, guys. He's a wolf. Yep. Good deal. Alright, so let them go. The next turn we should have what we need for game. Let's see what they're going to try and pull off with their Pendulum. Oh, we got another Judgment. Wow. So let's see what his cards do. Not that it probably really matters anything. Battle card effect, you can destroy that card instead. Once per turn. Oh wow. So I'll go ahead and activate this just to see what we can get. That back, that back, that back, that back, that back. And draw 2 cards. Nice. Let's see. Yeah. Just for time purposes, getting it, guys. Normally I wouldn't do that, but yeah. And then bam. Let's see how high we can get her up even higher. And then we hit the wolf back. And finish it with Judgment Dragon. Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. Oh, I feel like using the Gladiator Beast again. Let's try and do some multiplayer yet again and let's see if we can find somebody, guys. Okie dokie, so looks like we still haven't got anyone yet, guys. We'll give it a few more minutes yet again, like normal. And if we can't manage to get somebody, I'll back out and we'll try and keep going back in. Like, it's hard to get people to play, so I'll try and play with, usually it's like you guys that are watching and things like that. So if you guys have it on Xbox and you want to play, just let me know down in the chat. Alright, I'm going back out, guys. Come back in. See if I can get somebody. Alright, looks like we got somebody, guys. Yay. I don't think we've played. Yeah, I don't think we were playing this person earlier. And they left. They always leave us. Alright, we'll try again, guys. Doing the best I can to try. Alright, looks like the same person again. Let's see if they'll actually play. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything what's about me or the game or anything like that, let me know. Or if you want to play, like I said, let me know down below in the comments. If you guys got it on Xbox, I'm more than happy to play a game with you. Like I said, it's much easier to do that than try and find somebody, as you guys can see here. That's the only downside of this game. Other than that, I love it. It's a real good game. I've got it on the Xbox. I've got it on the Switch too, but I don't really play it. I haven't really played it on the Switch, so I don't have like any cards on the Switch, unfortunately. So, but I've got almost all the cards on the Xbox version though. So that's the where I play it the most, of course. Up, guys. It's like I'm not getting anyone on here tonight for some reason, guys. Usually we do pretty good on Sunday getting people around this time. Usually I'm getting them almost pretty decently, almost back to back. Let's try. See if we can get anybody ranked. Probably not, but we'll see. Usually it doesn't make too much of a difference. Usually I find them easier the other way, which is why I don't do rank too much. Yeah, see, we're having no luck in here either, guys, unfortunately. I guess it's just, unfortunately, one of those nights. So I may end up playing something here in a little bit. Unless you guys just want us to keep watching me play. We'll go back and do some more duelist challenges. They're just watching me sit here waiting for a game is boring, so we'll go and do something else. Oh wow. Let's see, let's put one of these back in the deck, definitely. It's not good that I put both up, so let's put both back. Well, second, we'll go back here a little bit, but we'll get to that. First time drawing dog for no more since we added it to the deck, so that's nice. Alrighty, guys. Alrighty. I mean, that was back, but I think I'll actually leave it like that for once. So we'll leave it there, guys. Maybe I should have played her. We'll see. No, I think we'll be fine. I'm not gonna bother reading it. I'm just gonna kill it. Yep, that's all she had. Alright, that's pretty much game, guys. She didn't have anything else. So. Alright, so she didn't have anything else. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and play Gazaris. Destroy their face down monster, destroy their spell card 2. That's enough for game, so I could do a lot of extra stuff, but I'm just gonna go ahead and yet again for time purposes, guys. We'll go ahead and do this. We're actually playing some online, of course. I would do a lot more in depth, and I do a lot more, a better board than that, just to be on the safe side. But that's the point. Go for the kill. Alright. Okay. Oh, I guess we get. Oh, wow, we got a really interesting hand on this one. Wow. Wow. So we're gonna go ahead and activate it. We'll get to bring out our Liquore from the deck, special summon it. Just also gonna trigger my rejection. So we definitely want that to go through. We drew a really good going second hand this time. We'll go ahead and pull this one. Alright. We're going to special summon our Test Tiger. You gotta think, guys, I still haven't normal summoned. I still have yet to normal. Everything we've done so far is nothing but special summon. Sorry, I meant to use the effect. So I should have enough. We should be more than capable, depending on what their face down is, of course. Probably to wipe them out first turns. This is really good, like I said, second turn. And that we drew. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright, we're going to bring out our Tame Editor. I'm going to then use Tame Editor's effect, guys, to special summon from the extra deck Gazaris. And we're going to use Gazaris effect to pop his 2 cards on the side of the field. Alright, that's fine. We're just getting started. Alright, so then what I'm going to go ahead and do... Which I could play another one, I'll just off with that. Let's actually do that, actually. So I'm going to turn around and play a second one, guys. And then we'll link some and I'll play a third one. So I'm going to play 3 Tame Editors in one turn. Alright. So, graveyard. Back out our Test Panther. I'm going to use Test Panther effect, guys. Now we're going to add Comeback back to our hand. Then I'm going to activate Comeback. Alright. Then I'm going to activate the effect. This time I'm going to play Dalmatianus. Back on the field. Let's see. Which I could swap out to play more cards too, but we'll leave it at that, guys. I mean, that's good. That's a good board ender. And there we go. Alrighty, good stuff, good stuff. Let's see. Alrighty. Oh, let's see. Go on hour and 27 minutes. I think we'll do one more game, guys. Do this. Then I think I'll start playing different game. Probably start playing start playing Paladins here in a little bit. So I think after this one, guys, I'm gonna stop. I'll stop streaming specifically to YouTube. I'll still be on Twitch playing some Paladins. Anybody wants to stop by or join in. Alright, so we got a really good, good going second turn hand again, guys. Good stuff to add. Then we'll activate this again, manage to draw it, just like last time. Especially when the Liquore from the deck. We're gonna go and special summon our Test Tiger just like we did before, guys. Should we do the exact same moves we did before? Looks like our opponent probably doesn't have nowhere as good as a board. Well, I'm gonna take as many hits as our other opponent did, so we should be able to finish this one a little bit quicker than the previous one. So we'll toss that. We'll go ahead and fusion summon, bring out our Tame Editor to the field. Okie dokies. And then we're going to use my Tame Editor's effect again. We'll bring out, just like before, guys, we'll bring out Gazaris. I did not mean to put Gazaris there, but that's perfectly fine. What does that field spell do? It does nothing, so we don't care. We'll get rid of that just to get rid of it. Alright, cool. So then what I'm going to do... Actually, I do need to get rid of both of them, so let's do this. Nope. No, that's what I'm doing. Let's do this. To fix my mistake. That really doesn't matter because the cards in my hand, I could have done it either way. Alright. Yes, we will. We're gonna have to come back again, guys. Alrighty, now watch this. We want to use come back. We'll bring back Tame Editors. This is the second time we've summoned Tame Editor this turn. Activate his effect again. We'll bring out Dalmatianus. Alrighty. Summon him out because we haven't summoned yet. And we're gonna play him a third time. Third time again, just like the last duel. Oh, take that back, I forgot. He built the zone when I did that. Snap. I don't have the other one anymore. Well, it would let me do that. And that still should be game. Go through. So I've been talking and looking at the chat, not paying attention to what you're doing. Either way, this is still a really good board, so hey, that's even better. Just barely. What? Like just having it stuck in my hand. They should have like one life point left. Wow. Oh no, it was enough to finish off. Okay, cool. Alrighty, guys. So I think that's going to do it for tonight. Me streaming on YouTube at least. I'm going to stop streaming on YouTube, guys, and just stream on Twitch for the rest of the night. So if you guys are watching on YouTube and you want to hop onto Twitch, it's on my YouTube profile. It's also on the description on this video as well too. But I'm going to go ahead and stop streaming on YouTube real quick, guys, and then we'll pick back up on and continue with Twitch for the rest of the night.